But I almost bought a monkey.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So I'm from Florida, and a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exotic. Like my dad's from Miami, so like people do have exotic pets there. It's not like every other person, but a lot of it apparently is because of the like cocaine trade. So like they would literally bring in like cocaine behind tigers because like people aren't going to search the fucking cages and shit like that. And then like snakes, people will fill. Ever seen like a snake eat like a giant rat?
Yeah.
It's like they will fill snakes with cocaine and like bring them to Miami and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know what they do with the monkeys, but monkeys in Miami was like a huge thing. So like my grandma had a monkey when she was a kid because I think her dad helped build the Panama Canal and came back with like a monkey. So she had one when she was a kid. And then my dad was in he was like 10, and his neighbor, I guess, this is like the 70s in Miami. This woman had 2 monkeys and she bought a third. And I guess her husband said, if I come home and there's another monkey there, we're getting a divorce. He's like, I heard you bought a monkey while I was out of town. He's like, this is fucking insane.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Yeah. And my dad was like 10, and she's like, oh, do you want this monkey? And he was like, yeah, like without his parents' permission. So he got a monkey, and his mom was like, no, I've dealt with this situation before because I had a monkey when I was a kid. She's like, we're not keeping that monkey. And she said it was so cute that they like kept it for like a year. But it would like, they said it was so mischievous. Like it would like go and like, it would like slap the neighbor's dog and like run up a tree. The neighbor had like a pit bull that it would just constantly provoke. And yeah, they just steal all the time. And it's like, one time, the best story I heard from him though is it would get on his bike too, and it was parked with a kickstand and like try to drive it, which I'm like, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. And apparently, it wasn't supposed to be inside the house because it had like a backside like enclosure thing. And one time, it was hiding behind the couch. It was when the Dolphins won the Super Bowl, and everybody went up and went, yeah! And it freaked out because I was getting yelled at, and it went into a tree for like 4 days, and they couldn't get it down because it thought it was getting screamed at. Oh no! Yeah.
It doesn't understand football.
No, yeah.
There's no way you could explain a football to a monkey.
Yeah, they're advanced, but not that advanced. Yeah. But anyways, I was a junior or senior in high school, and I was making like straight C's, and my parents, they were like, yeah, I was like halfway through the school year, they were like, we'll make you a bet. They're like, if you make straight A's, we'll pay for half of your car. Ooh. And I was like, what about instead you guys pay for half a monkey? And they yeah. Because I was like, I don't want every kid has a fucking car. I want a pet monkey. Mm-hmm. And they were like, yeah, there's no way he's gonna like make the grades. Mm-hmm. So like 100%. And I made the grades. And
you just needed some motivation.
Yeah. And I was like, what 100, dude? It's just me studying like geometry with like a picture of a monkey on a cork board. And I'm like, I'm gonna
you stopped monkeying around so you can monkey around.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So you get this.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
No, I never got to. Once again, I that's why I said I didn't have sex with the old lady. I got to start the story with putting people's hopes at the bottom.
Yeah.
But what happened was, my dad was so excited when I made the grades because he's like, "We're doing this." And my mom's like, "I was not serious." She's like, "You're serious about this, Carson?" He's like, "Yeah, we're getting a monkey." And to the point where it started like fights in my family. And my dad. My dad is such an honest man that like I remember he's like, we're doing it. And I remember we were at a restaurant one time and my mom gets up, she goes, "We're not getting a goddamn monkey." And dude, just everybody's just staring at our family like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And I remember being with my dad in the parking lot. He's like, "We made you a promise, Michael." He's like, "I'm not a man that breaks promises." And so she left town one time and we went to this woman's house who had 40 monkeys and 2 lemurs in her house in, I think, Coral Springs, Florida.
40 monkeys?
40 monkeys and 2 lemurs. 40 monkeys, yes.
Wow. Okay.
So I go in, it's this German woman and very hot. And she's like, first off, you go in the house and it just smells like fucking shit. You're like, and it's a weird house. It's like a cul-de-sac. I don't know. Have you been to Florida? Like, have you been to like, there's lots of these like, I don't even know how you describe it. Just like, not cookie cutter houses, but like, they're cookie cutter Spanish style houses. So it's like all kind of, I don't even know how you describe it, but we go into her house. It smells like fucking complete shit. She has a picture of like one of her dead monkeys, not like a dead picture of it, but like, it's like a monkey, like almost like a Christmas card of like your kid where it's like sitting up in like a chair like that. And then she's like, "Oh, he was like the best monkey." And it was the same monkey my dad had. He's like, "That a woolly monkey?" She goes, "Yes, woolly monkeys are the best. He was so adorable. I miss him so much." And then dude, she points to like her capuchin monkey. She goes, "Yeah, this one's a little bit of a celebrity. He was in a Pitbull music video." And I was like, "No way." She's like, "Yeah, he was in Go Crazy. So, you know, he's not for sale." And I was like, okay. Yeah, it's fucking. And then I got bit like 5 times. Yeah, I was like, this sucks. The house smells like complete piss. She starts talking about it. She's like, yeah, it's basically like having a kid that can climb the walls and throw shit at you. And I was like, this sounds like a fucking nightmare. And the way she's describing raising it's so funny. She's like, you have to dominate the monkey. You have to say no, bad monkey. You have to tell the monkey. You show the monkey who's boss. And I'm like, this is. And I remember my brother describing to me, he's like, dude, look, this could go two ways. You could be the guy with the monkey or you could be that fucking guy with the monkey. And like this could go very, he's like, you probably gonna have to change where you go to college. You probably like, all this stuff. And then I went to college and there was a kid with a fucking monkey there.
Ooh.
Yeah, this kid in this fraternity, dude, he had a monkey in a mesh backpack. So he had a mesh backpack he could breathe out of. And just during the day, because it's an owl monkey, so they're nocturnal. So during the day, it would like just curl up in a ball and like walk around with him. And then at night, it would like just go wild at the fraternity parties.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I remember I saw him one time. I was like, bro, is that an owl monkey? He goes, how the fuck do you know what this is? I was like, yeah. Well.
Yeah, I thought about being a monkey guy. And
Yeah. It wasn't for me.
But your friend saying like you could be a monkey guy or you could be a fucking because it's what you described, like that guy. He sounds very cool, but there's definitely a direction where you could be like the lizard guy, the snake
totally.
guy. Yeah. It's right on the board because it's like fluffy, like a dog, and like women like guys with dogs, right?
Yeah.
But like monkey because it's a little.
It's too much, and it's like. And the last thing I will say, just before I forget, so at the end of my senior year, there's a kid that moved there from Canada who had a monkey. Like another kid in my high, so that kid I just mentioned was in college. There's a kid in high school who had a monkey.
It's crazy that you know multiple people with monkeys.
Oh yeah. Well, these never people I knew, but it was like a kid. He went to Bishop Moore High School. Just to show you, I'm not lying. He went to Bishop Moore High School, moved there from Canada.
Look it up.
And I remember one time my dad was like, I was grounded and he gave me a curfew. And he's like, Michael, you got to learn to not have this fear of missing out. Life is just, some things you're not going to be there for. And I go on Snapchat and all my friends are with a monkey in a sweater dancing. And I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to not get mad about this? This looks like the best goddamn party I've seen in my life. There's literally a monkey in a sweater and they're dancing with it. Yeah. It was infuriating.
Dude, I think there's not a situation where adding a monkey doesn't make it cool.
Oh yeah, it's great, dude. Yeah,
like if it's a picture of you guys like playing video games, like okay, two guys playing video games, but if there's a third entity there holding a controller and it's a monkey,
oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I guess it would probably. I don't know if a woman wants to make love to a man with a monkey watching.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, probably just like, I could see it being one of those things where it gets super jealous and is like. Yeah, like you probably build a weird relationship with it. And I guess what happens with like the male monkeys is like they will often like they'll try to get dominance with the male of the house. So like you want to get like a female monkey, I've heard. And because like the male monkey will.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah. Strictly the only reason I would get a female monkey. There's no.
Dude, imagine having a dominance fucking battle with a monkey and losing.
Yeah. Your wife leaves you for the monkey. Yeah.
Sorry, it's just that Chim Chim actually listens to me. Chim Chim knows how to do the alphabet with his tongue. I'll tell you that much. Mostly because I give him treats afterwards.
He likes Lucky Charms.